So it's a cast of a Velociraptor skull?
Yeah, it's not life size. See, it's about the same size as this coyote here.
Yeah. It's because Jurassic Park exaggerated with the Velociraptor. They weren't. Those were Utah Raptors, right?
Close.
Close.
This is what they used in the movie.
This is what they used.
Deinonychus. Here is Utah Raptor.
Yeah.
Utah Raptor actually wasn't known at the time they made the movie.
Hmm.
So in the case of this, Deinonychus was the largest raptor known up to that point, and it was about the same size as the movie creature, which clearly is much larger than the normal Velociraptor.
Right.
And if you want a rough idea of size, Deinonychus about the size of a lion, so upwards of 300 pounds for a big one, which lines up quite closely with the movie.
Hmm.
Whereas the Velociraptor itself was roughly bobcat or coyote size.
Wow.
Utah Raptor, by comparison, was also much bulkier than most other raptors. So you're talking about something that's closer to around polar bear size. As for the use of these claws, there's actually a bird alive today that has a similar foot design. You ever heard of a sirema?
I have not.
Well, they're a member of the falcon family. They're actually related to the terror bird that you saw upstairs.
Mm.
And this is a terror bird noggin. Sirema obviously are much smaller though, and they still live today in South America. They kind of look like a falcon with stilts.
Interesting.
Have you ever heard of a secretary bird?
Yes.
They're very similar in look to those.
They stomp on snakes.
Sirema do the same thing, they just evolved independently, the same body shape. And Sirema have the same iconic sickle-shaped claws on the toes. So older ideas held that they were slashing with the claws. After all, we all remember that scene of Dr. Grant traumatizing that kid. He cuts you here, and here, and maybe across the belly. As Sam Neill suppresses his New Zealand accent for all he can. But if you feel the inner curve there, there's no cutting surface.
Yeah.
Well, that's because, just like with Siremas, it's not for slicing, it's for stabbing and restraining. But it also does really good as a climbing spike. Stick your claws on the side of a tree, flap your wings, and you can actually run up the side of a tree. It's called a vertical wing-assisted incline run.
Okay.
Long acronym, but basically means you're able to sprint up the side of a tree rather than having to climb it shimmying style like you see how cats and dogs do it. And it seems that raptors are capable of the same maneuver, which does explain why a lot of them, as you can see on that book cover there, have wings. After all, wings can't fly in that size, but would do very good at steering and maneuvering as well as gliding.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.